Hello everyone, welcome to a special episode of LIS Talks. I'm Anu.
And I'm Audrey. Today we are here with a former LIS student, Paulo.
Hello.
In this podcast we will be talking about university life.
So Paulo, can you briefly introduce yourself so our audience knows a little bit more about you?
Well, my name is Paulo. I've graduated from LIS since 2024.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm 20 and I'm studying in EPL in automotive engineering.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah. So what does a typical day for you look like at your university? Like your subjects?
A typical day is like, sometimes I have subjects early on. For example, mathematics. I have from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Then I have a short break and then move on to algebra for more 2 hours, 1.5 hours or so. And in some days I have subjects that I'm in for 3 hours. So the teacher lets a student have a little break, like 15 minutes or so.
Yeah.
For us to solidify content that the teacher has taught us.
So you have free time?
Yes.
Like free periods? Do you have free periods or?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sometimes I have free periods. But yeah.
So what's something that surprised you at your university?
Well, in university, when I first rolled in, I didn't know that there were a lot of sites and my email accounts. So with that, I feel overwhelmed because sometimes I need to look up in my platform for deadlines for me to upload reports, see on my calendar the test date, and not only that, the subjects that I'm enrolled in are really difficult for me to understand. So not only do I need to take into consideration these important details, but also manage some time for me to study. And since I'm autistic and have some attention deficit traits, like I said, the important details can slip me off, and that's why my mom and my sister have always helped me for me to get into contact, as it said, with these important,
Information?
Yes, information, yeah. Sorry.
It's okay.
And that's why I said that sometimes it overwhelms me.
All right. So with all that said, with 3 words, how would you describe your university?
In 3 words.
Yeah.
Complicated, overwhelming, and rewarding, to say the least.
Rewinding back to your time at LIS, how do you think has helped you prepare for university life?
You see, LIS has made me see the world in a more holistic way. In the sense that when a new challenge appears, when I study, the core basics need to make sense for me so that I can innovate, I can aspire knowledgement into life.
All right. So do you have like any of your favorite? Can you tell us one of your favorite memories from LIS, or what you really enjoyed most?
One of my favorite moments at LIS was the graduation, but that graduation was the root of teachers Claudia, which was my psychologist and my backbone since I was 2 years old, my mom, and my sister that helped me get through the school's challenges and help me interpret things that I have difficulty interpreting alone, because since I have autistic and attention deficit traits, if I were to study alone, I would never reach the milestone of graduating from Form 12. Know what I mean?
Yeah. That makes sense to me, yeah.
So, what's going really well for you right now?
What's going well for me right now is that I've always had help from my mom, even now in university, because my biggest problem is interpreting. And since my mom knows that interpreting is my biggest Achilles heel, she helps me a lot solving problems, giving me advices, giving me support. And if the one thing that's really going well for me right now is that I have a lot of support from my mom.
That's nice.
That's so awesome.
From when I was in LIS to now. And that's why my mom is my most important person in my life. See?
So we know that you're studying at university. So has your dream career or job changed since you graduated?
Since I was in LIS, that my core objective was to repair cars, test them, build new cars, and build new concepts entirely different from the generic market. One of the things I'm trying to do is make a new car that is totally electric, but is powered only by the wind, meaning that as it rides, as it's in operation, the battery is charging, and even at a standstill, if there's wind, the car recharges itself. And since I was in LIS, that's my main objective.
I think that's really cool.
That does sound cool.
That's really cool.
So, what steps are you taking now towards your future career?
Well, in the not so distant future, I'm aiming to do a car repair shop. I'm aiming to repair cars and have a trusty community that trusts my work and my engineer's work. I'm not going to specify details because it's a concept entirely different from the generic car repair shop. But right now it's my main not so distant future objective.
Yeah, that's good. That's really cool. So very quickly, Paulo, for a rapid fire round, do you prefer early morning or late night studying?
Early morning studying.
Group project or solo work?
Solo work.
In one word, describe LIS.
Inspiring.
In one word, describe your future life.
Successful.
So, Paulo, what advice would you give current LIS students?
Listen to your parents. Study hard, but take breaks if you feel overwhelmed.
Now, what's one thing you would say to your younger self at LIS?
Don't be stubborn, as I am since now and since I was at LIS. One final quote that I wanted to share is that life can be difficult, and it's not made for lazy people, but life can be wonderful if you fight for your dreams. I'm the author of this quote, and I wish all success to those who are going to university.
Thank you, Paulo. So thank you so much, Paulo, for sharing your time here with us and sharing your experiences. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. And thank you for the invitation. And I really think that these podcasts are a great idea to share new content and to share different points of view of school projects, school thoughts, and also people's thoughts. So thank you for the invitation, and I really think that these podcasts are a really good way of entertainment for students.
So stay tuned for the next LIS Talks episode. I'm Manu.
And I'm Audrey, signing off.
Bye.
Bye-bye.